Okay, I am live now. Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to do some Flutter live coding, okay? So first of all what I am going to do, first of all I am going to create a Flutter project, okay? Flutter project. Let's create a Flutter project. First of all open terminal and type Flutter and create and type the name of your project whatever you want to call. I am calling it, what should I call, demo? Okay, Flutter create demo. Now it is going to create a Flutter project for us with name demo. Okay, Flutter project is created. Let's go to demo folder itself and open it with VS Code. Now our project is opened with VS Code, and here is the main lib file. Okay, now let's try to open it with, let's start our mobile emulator. Our mobile emulator, Android emulator is starting. It will take some time. In the meantime, I am going to remove the comments that are already written here because I am going to explain something but not entire thing. Whatever. But I am going to remove all the comments. Okay, now I think our emulator is going to start soon. Yes, emulator is starting. Let's move it here and let's minimize VS Code. Okay, I think yes, our emulator is started. Now let's go here and click on the run. Okay, now our project is starting to compile and will be available here shortly. In the meantime, I am going to remove all the comments, but at the end I am going to remove all of this code, but for now just I am doing to time pass because it is taking time to compile for first time. I think next time whenever I will start live stream, I will start after the app is start running on the emulator so that I don't have to wait to start whatever I want to do. What I think this part is going to be very good for the introduction so that it will make the base, so that's how the Flutter project is created and how much time it will take. So it is live, so you can assume time whatever it is taking, and it is taking s- few more seconds because I am live and doing everything is live, so that's why. But no problem, it will start shortly. Until then I am going to show you the folder structure. Here we have Android project, the project that we create in the Android Studio. It is similar, and here we have iOS project, but I am not going to show you the iOS project because I don't have MacBook. And then we have the lib folder where our main Flutter code we write, and we have code for Linux, and we have code for Mac OS, then we have code for Windows. And here we are not seeing the code for web, but with Flutter we can also create same app for web as well. Okay, but no problem. This is created very many folder, but I am going to delete iOS folder because I don't need it. Yes, I am going to delete the macOS folder, and I am going to delete the Linux folder and as well as Windows folder, and I am going to delete the test folder, and build folder is just created by running this command. Okay, no problem. Android, and yes, this is right. Okay, now for how much time we have to wait, I don't know. It is still showing running Gradle task, running Gradle task. What is the Gradle task? Ooh la 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 li lo la bum 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 bum. मैं अपने मुंह से गाना क्यों गा रहा हूँ? Why I am singing with my mouth? I am going to play some music. Okay, from yes, royalty free music for video creations. डीप फोकस बजाते हैं, या कुछ ढंग के गाने मिलेंगे इफ आई थिंक सो. Where to find? Okay, our app is started. Okay, no problem. But I am going to play the song. Okay, I think now the sound is music is playing. I can minimize it, and now let's start doing some coding. Okay, so here you can say the demo Flutter demo homepage is showing here in the emulator. We can run it. So this is the thing that I want to show you how to create a Flutter project. Okay, very short video. So let's start doing something. What I thought I will show you how to create a app bar. Okay, so I am going to remove all the code from here. Then I am going to remove the my home page from here. Okay, and then here in home I am going to create simple things. Let in the home I am going to create home screen. Okay, home screen, and let create a stateless widget, name home screen. Okay, so this is how I do things. Let's make it constant. Then in the home screen, let's simply return a text with like demo. Okay, let's try to run it. You can see that base. We are seeing the demo here. What it is in the black screen with red text with underline. We don't need it. We want to create a app bar. Okay, so for creating app bar, we first need to create a scaffold. Scaffold is a base widget after the material app. Inside material app, first we need to create a scaffold widget. Okay, so in a scaffold widget, we after adding scaffold widget, now I will save. Then you can see the app bar, status bar, and we have the navigation bar and complete body is white. Now it is looking good. So now inside scaffold we can add app bar, and app bar has a app bar widget. Okay, now with adding this app bar, we get the app bar on the top, the blue color app bar. Okay, in the app bar we can add the title. In title we can add a text widget. Okay, whatever it is, Flutter demo. Okay, and when saving we can see the Flutter demo here it in the title, and we can add some action button like it action inside the app bar. Sorry, actions, and in the actions we can add icons. I am going to add icon button. Okay, on pressed I am going to for now adding nothing, and in the icon I am going to add icon, and then select whatever icon you want to choose. Icons dot, I'm going to choose the more vertical. Okay, let's save it. Here you can see the icon button. Okay, and we can add more than one button here. I am going to add one more button for search. Now you can see it is looking like a app bar, and we can add the leading icon here so that we can open the sidebar drawer like thing. Okay, so for this we after the icon actions we can add more thing like leading. In leading I can add the icon button it itself. Okay, like for on pressed just do nothing, and the icon I am going to select icon icons dot menu. Yes, now you can see that we have the drawer icon here, and we have the search icon here, we have the more vertical icon here. So this is how we create the app bar. Okay, very good, very simple. This is the first widget that we created. It is called app bar. Okay, so with only this code we have created this app bar. Okay, thank you for watching. मजाक कर रहा हूँ. I am not going to quit this video because I am enjoying creating it. Okay, let me see. Live is working fine. I think it is working fine, so no problem. And we are live at 80p. Okay, 180p, 1080p. Okay, whatever it is called, I don't care. It is working fine. Now what we can add, now we can add a floating action button. Okay, so now let's see how we can add a Flutter action button. I am going to minimize the app bar. After app bar, in the scaffold we have many things. In the scaffold we have app bar, then we have body, and in the scaffold itself we have the floating action button. Okay, I am going to add the floating action button and adding the floating action button widget. Okay, floating action widget with widget floating action button visit required on pressed function. In on pressed, I am going to pass nothing for now, and floating action button, and then require the child. And for the child, I am going to add a icons dot add. Now you can see we have the floating action button here. Okay. Okay, I am going to lower the sound for music. Yeah, where is VS Code here? And where is Android Studio? Android emulator, sorry. Here we have Android emulator. Okay, no problem. We have floating action button. Now I am going to show you extended floating action button. We have a extended version, and for extended version we need, what we need for extended version? I think we need a icon and label. Okay, so I am going to make it icon, and I am going to add a label. In the label I am going to add text, and in the text I am going to just say add. So now we have the extended floating action button. Okay, this is very simple. Adding the floating action button with just these lines inside the scaffold. With just these lines you can add the floating action button. Okay, now what we left? We have many things to cover, but now I am going to cover, what should I show you? I have already show you how to add icons. Just icon and icon dot add. Okay, let's add something in the body. Okay, in the scaffold we have body. In body I am going to add some text for now. Hello world. Okay, here you can see small text hello world here. So inside body we can see it. Like if I want to show more text, then in the body I can only see one widget. What I am going to replace this text widget with column widget. Column. In column we can pass children, as many children as we want. So in column I am going to pass the text, same text hello world. Okay, it is similar, nothing is changed. Now after this I can add more text. Like I am going to add text, hello world, how are you? What happened here? Oh, i I imported this by mistake. Okay, just remove it. Yes, now we have hello world, how are you? And I can now add a button. So we have many type of button. I am going to show you elevated button. Elevated button. Yes, here we have elevated button. On pressed I am going to say nothing, and child I am going to add more text. Click me. Here we have button. Click me button. Okay, and we can add one more type of button. This button is called outline button, I think. Outline button. Yes. Click me outlined. Okay. Now I am going to make it centered. Okay. To make it center, I am going to wrap the column inside a center widget. For this, just right click on it and click on refactor. Here we have refactor and I am going to wrap with center. Okay. Now we have in the center what we are not in the center here. To make it center here, I am going to add some properties to column. We have main axis alignment, center. Now we have everything in the center. Wait a minute. Hello, I am back again. Okay, now here we have added how to make it center and this. Okay, we have added two buttons. Okay, no problem. I'm going to close some things. I am going to what I can close right now terminal because my laptop is start to heating up. Okay, so I think I can close the YouTube this music, but after closing this music we will not going some feel like I am very boring, so I think this music can make feel good, so that's why I am playing the music. Okay, anything else? Okay, okay, now let's just do whatever we are doing. Okay, we have third type of button, and this button is called text button. It is simple like a text, but it is also button. We can click on it. It is simple a text. Here, it is click me text button. Okay, and after that, what we have? I don't think we have many things. I am going to close this live, and I believe I will be still be live. I think so. I am live now. Okay, I think. I think I have muted the desktop audio for the whole time and I was playing the music. So I think this was you were not able to hear the music for the whole time. I just noticed it here. Okay, no problem. Sorry for the inconvenience. Now you have the music. Now enjoy your music. Okay. Bye bye. Now my Android studio just stopped. Okay. It is working again. Very good, very good. No problem. No problem. I think it's time to introduce the drawer, side drawer, with clicking on this button. So to create a side drawer in the scaffold, with body we have floating action button, we have app bar in the scaffold, and in the scaffold we also have drawer. Drawer and drawer need drawer. Okay, and by just adding this, we have a drawer. We can open it. Okay, so add the drawer. I am going to remove the leading action button from the app bar. Here because drawer automatically implement the leading icon. So I am just going to remove it, and now it will work. It is not working. What's the problem here? It is performing quite reload and it is taking time, but I am going to close the Chrome. I think my laptop is unable to do all of these things at once. Okay. Yes, Android Studio is crashed. Android emulator is crashed. Okay. No problem. Okay, now Android Studio is showing the bug report. Okay, no problem. I am not going to send this report. I am going to run it again. Okay, in the meantime, I am going to make all the icons constant. Okay, just save it and wait for it to launch the Android emulator again. The Android emulator thing is taking too much load. I don't think I can go live with Android emulator anymore. I think for future videos I will test all of these things with my mobile phone, and I will screencast my mobile to this desktop so you can see my mobile whatever it's running. So it will so my laptop don't have to handle all of these things by itself, because running an Android emulator on a laptop is very power not very power efficient. Okay. Whatever it is. I don't know. Okay, now let's just launch. Just complete the Gradle task. Please, please, please. Don't take much time. Please, 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 please. Okay, 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 okay. Whatever. Okay, build is complete and installing the build on the Android emulator and app is installed. Okay, where it is it? Here it is. Yes, and yes, now the drawer is opening and closing. Here we have the drawer. So we got the drawer. We have buttons. We have floating action button. We have sword. We have more vertical icon. Now what I am going to do, I am going to add some content in the drawer itself. Okay. So where we have, I am going to minimize body. I am going to minimize the app bar. Okay. So in the drawer, what we can provide child. Okay, provide a child, and the child I am going to provide a row, no, column, and inside this column what happened, drawer, the widget below is widget in the tree, typically a silver list. The widget can only have one child. To lay out multiple children, let this widget such as row, column, or stack which have a children property. Okay. Error was I have the constant here. I just need to remove it. Okay, no problem. Inside the child, I am going to add some text like hi. Okay. Now we have hi in the top. This is not very good. I think we have something called drawer header. Drawer header. Yes, this is drawer header. And I am going to add it first here. So it will hello. Okay. Now it is looking good. Then we have hi. I think instead of hi, I should add list tile. List tile another visit. It have a title. I am going to add the title text, and here I am going to add first link, like first page. Okay, and I can add a icon to it with a leading. I can add a icons dot like home. Okay, we have first link. Then I can add two, three more. Second, third. You can see I can now change the to about. We have any icon for about info error, like whatever icon we want to add. Okay, let's add a setting icons. Yes, this is now looking cool. Yes, we have hello here. So in this place we can add many things whatever we want to show the user profile picture and username, user email ID. So that's why we have the big space here. Okay. Okay, nice. We have the drawer. Now what we can add? Now we should add a what? Whatever we need to add. I think now we need to add a okay. Now I am going to show you something called pop-up or called model. Yes, or called dialog box, model box, pop-up. This thing we called. So I am going to open the body. Inside body on clicking the first button. Okay. Here inside elevated button on click I want to show a model. Okay. So I am going to say open model, open dialog, something like this. Yeah, we have dialog. So dialog. Okay. So dialog. So we have context in the builder. We need to pass only a in the builder we need to pass context. Okay, and inside it we need to return a dialog. What's happening? Dialog, and I am going to add a alert dialog. Okay, now click me and you can see we have some backdrop shadow, but we have nothing to show in the alert dialog, so that's why we have seeing nothing. Okay, inside alert dialog I am going to add a title first. Title text, dialog. Okay, here you can see we have a dialog opened, and inside alert dialog we can add then title content. We can add content, and in the content I am going to content need a widget, so I am going to add some more text like this is a dialogue. Here you can add more info. Okay, whatever. You can see it is this dialogue, and then I think we have a something called actions. Do we have actions in the alert dialog? Content. Then we have actions. Okay. In the actions, we going to add some buttons like a elevated button on press doing nothing, and child will be a text with data like save. Okay, like now we have the dialog and we can save it. Like if this button was save this page or like delete, then we have delete here. Confirm the delete, do you want to delete it, and then confirm. Or we can add a another button like cancel. Okay, so by clicking on this I'm going to make it text button so it will look more different. Okay, like we have a cancel button, we have a save button, and on clicking cancel I am going to say navigator dot pop and pass the context, and this will going to close this pop-up. Let me open it again, and clicking on cancel it is closing it. Okay, on saving we can do something like inside saving first we do something like save the state whatever we want to say, then we just need to close this pop-up again. Okay, so like this, first we save whatever we want to do, then we do it. Okay, you can get the concept. And now what we can do here, we have created a dialogue. We have more type of dialogues. I am going to create same. I am going to copy it from here. So dialog to here, and in the second button click, I am going to instead of alert dialog, I am going to open another type of dialog. Let's see what type of dialog we have. We have about dialogue, alert dialogue, and simple dialogue. Yes, simple dialogue. Let's see what have inside the simple dialogue. In simple dialogue, we have title, children, and I think title, children, title, children, and then we have, yes, that thing we have. Okay, so instead of here we don't have a actions. Okay, here we have this dialogue will be used for like when we click on to choose something, like click option first or second, so we can see this like select whatever you want to select option. Okay, and then here we can open the children. In the children we need to pass a list. Okay, so in the list we have first option like open camera. Okay, then we can have another option like open gallery. Okay, like select open camera, open gallery. Okay, I am going to wrap it with list tile. Wait a minute. List tile, title, and here we have. Okay, and open gallery. We can now remove it, add a comma here, and now you can see we have select option open camera, open gallery, whatever you want. Like here we have a button called add picture. So by clicking on this button, we first ask user to open a camera or open a gallery. So like this options, like let me make it clear. Upload photo, like this button text. I am going to make it hello, sorry for disturbance. Now let's do it again. Okay, so like I am going to make it this button text profile photo. Okay, if it was a profile photo, so on clicking this profile photo, where it is profile photo, yes, we have profile photo. On clicking it, we first task upload a photo, open a camera or open gallery, whatever way. So so based on these options we can do more things. Do you understanding or not? This is similar option, you get it. Then we have a about dialogue. Let me show you the about dialogue itself. Like we can add about tab button, and in here we add this. We have about tab, and here instead of simple dialogue, about dialogue. And about what about dialogue need? Application name, application version, application icon, and largest application legalese. Okay, whatever. Let's remove it. Let's see what about dialog has. about like it is showing the app name, it is have the view license button, it is have the close button. So like it we can add the application version. What version is it is like it is 1.0.0 version. Okay, so Flutter version, this we can add a icon so this will show here. And we can add application legally term and conditions applies, term and conditions, whatever we want to show it here, term and conditions whatever. Okay, so you got the point. This is the this is used for only about the app dialog. So we have covered the dialogues. We have many more things to cover. Okay, now what I am going to show, let's okay, now what we need to do, I don't know. Okay, now let's add bottom navigation bar. Okay, so like we have inside a scaffold, we have app bar, floating boarding and drawer, and we also have a bottom nav bar, bottom navigation bar. And inside a bottom navigation bar, we need bottom nav bar, and bottom nav bar needs some bottom nav bar items. Bottom nav bar item, and bottom nav bar item need icons. Icon icons dot home. Okay. Oh, what I read it. Home. Yes. And let's add some comma. Now it is showing the error because we need to add at least two icons. Okay. Two bottom navigation bar items. Home and other one like account person. Okay. And we can add another. Let's add a third one, person, and let's add notification. Okay, notifications. Okay, now we also add some labels for this home, and for this we need to add a label like account, and for this label like notifications. Okay, now I think this error will be gone. Now what is the problem here? Let me first fix whatever problem we have here. We have items. Now what problem we are getting? Bottom navigation bar failed assertion line 199 position item dot every bottom navigation bar item dot label not equal to null. Every item must have non-null label. Okay, now every icon has the label. Okay, it was taking time to reload, that's why I was thinking what is the error. Now you can see we have the home, account and notification. Bottom navigation bar is created successfully. Okay, let's add constant modifier. Yes, now all the errors and warning are gone. But on clicking on this we are seeing nothing. Okay, let's make it working. Okay, for this we need to do some more things, but okay. Now let's start doing the stateful visit. We have doing the stateless visit. Now it's time to do some stateful visit. Okay, what is it? What is the thing stateful visit? Like on clicking on this button, I want to change the content of this body, so I want to see another thing. Clicking on notification, I want to see another thing. So for this type of purpose we need to have a stateful widget. So first I am going to make it, just click on the stateless and click control dot. You will get the convert to stateful widget, or you can just hover over it and right click, and here you can find in refactor, convert to stateful widget. Okay, now it is a stateful widget. Now we can write some state code. So let's first make index variable to 0. And for what this index is to, like, first we have index 0, 1 and 3 for the bottom navbar. So I am going to make it int. Okay, and I am going to, okay, minimize the body, minimize drawer, minimize floating action button, minimize the app bar. Okay, so we don't have to see all of this code again and again. And what we can do, okay, let's first do some refactoring. Okay, here we have app bar code written here, so I am going to remove it from here. Extract local extract widget. Okay, extract widget, I am going to name it my app bar. Okay, now we have my app bar. My app bar. Now what is the problem here? App bar, my app bar. My app bar can't assign to the parameter type preferred sized widget. And what we have to do? Why it is happening? Okay, no problem. I can't make it like this way. Okay, but we can do it another way. Create a method, local method, my app bar. Now it will work. Okay, yes. And I'm going to do the same thing for all of this. Extract method, my fab, floating action button, and for drawer, I am going to do it same. My drawer. And for body, I have another plan. I am going to show you later. Now let's minimize all of these functions. Yes, nothing is going to change, but now our code is more cleaner. Okay, now what we are doing, yes, index equal to 0. So I am going to add the selected index. Selected index, current index is equal to index. Okay, I am going to make this variable private. Y name adding underscore in front of it. Okay. What is it? Why it is not renamed? Yes, now it is renamed. And now what we need to do on change on tab, we will get the index value. And what I am going to do, I am going to do the set state. I am going to change the state to index is equal to value. Okay, what is going to do, it will do on whatever I will click, it will make the index value to that value, and this value will be current index, so it will change. Okay, did you get it? On tab I am changing the index value to whatever value I clicked on. So, and this value is refer to current index, so whatever is the value of index, it will showing as the selected. Okay, so this is how it is working. What the body is still not changing. Okay, so for making it, what we need to do, we need three screen in the body section. Okay, home and account and notification. So this screen I am going to rename it as home. So control that, extract visit as home tab. Okay, now we have a home tab, and I am going to create two more tab. Stateless visit, other name is account tab, and I am just going to return in the center child text account. Okay, and I am going to duplicate it with name notification notifications tab. Okay, now we have three different tab. We can move all of these different widgets to into their own files. I will do it later, but first let's make it working. So here in the body, instead of showing the home tab, I need to show different all these three tabs based on the value of the index. So for making this, I am going to first make a list. List of what? List of all of these tabs, like home tab. Okay, then I have account tab, then I have notification tab. Okay, I am going to store it inside a tabs variable. Okay, a list of widgets. Okay, so now I have list of widget, I have three tabs, and here instead of showing the tabs, I am going to show the tabs based on the index value. So if the index is 0, then we will show the account tab. Index is 1, account tab. Index is 2, notification tab. So let's save it and click on the account tab. Here we are saying the account tab. Now we have the notification tab. Now we have the home tab. Like this we can, now the our navigation bar, bottom navigation bar is completely working. Okay, so now what I am going to do, yes, now I am going to all of these things I am going to move into their own files. So like in the home tab we need to do vary some things whatever we need to do. In account tab we need to do different things. In notification tab we need to do different things. So if we do all of these things in the single file, then this file will become very large and it will be very hard to do where the code is and how to manage all of this. So we need to move these files into the different files itself. Okay, so let's in the live create a new file. I am going to create a file called tabs. Okay, inside tabs I am going to add three files: home underscore tab dot dart file. Okay, so and I am going to add one more file, account underscore tab dot dart, and one more file, notifications underscore tab dot dart file. Do you get it what we are doing? Yes, we are going to remove the home tab code from here and move it here. Save it, and the account tab code, remove it from here, move it here, save it, and notification tab code remove from here and move it here and save it. Now we have some errors. Okay, first we have errors here. These three widgets are not part of this file, so we need to import it from these files. Press control dot, then you will get these options. We have these files in the tab slash home tab dart. Okay, and import it and import this file as well. Control dot tab dot notification dot tab, and this file is importing here. You can see it. You can directly write these things here, or you can just go over the sum tab and click on control dot, then you will get it. Okay, now save this file, but now we have more errors on these files because in this file we didn't import the material package. Okay, so just click on the stateless widget, click control dot, we need to import the material package. Save it, import the material package here as well, save it, import the material package, Flutter material package here, and save it. And now our app is working like before. But now we have three different files to manage different tabs. Okay, so this is good. Okay. Now what we need to do? We need to do some more things. And what are these things? Blah 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 blah. Now what we need to do? We have created some tabs. We have main file. Yes. Let's create some pages, more pages, like we have first page, so it is our home page. Okay, then we have second page, third page. Okay, I'm going to name the third page as settings. Where it is? Yes, in the drawer we have three tabs. I'm going to name it settings. So now let's see what we can do. Here we have settings. So I want to do the thing that when I click on this settings button, I will go to the settings page. Okay. So this is how the apps work. So how we can do this? Okay. For doing this, we first need to create a stateless widget. Whatever we want to name, I am going to name this settings screen. Okay. So here itself I can make the one stateless widget settings page or screen. Like we have our home screen here. I am going to add one more screen, settings screen here. Okay. So now we have settings screen, and inside it I am going to just say return a text settings. Okay. So now how to we can change this complete screen and go to the settings page. To do it, we need to first make it constant. Okay, no problem. On clicking on this drawer where it is here, I am going to add a on tap event listener, and on tap on this I am going to do something. Okay, it is showing error because this was constant earlier. Now it is not. So make other things constant. Okay. Now, yes, on tab, I am going to do navigator. Navigator is used to navigate from one page to another. I have already showed you navigator before in the here in the dialog when we navigating back from this dialog to, so there we use the navigator pop. What to add another screen on top of this screen, we need to use navigator dot push. Okay, so we will need to push another screen on top of it. Okay, we have context, pass the context, and then we need to define the route. Route is object of build context and route, and whatever route is here, here we can get the example code. Material page route. Okay, get it. Material page route. Now we need a builder, and in the builder we need to pass the context, and we need to return a screen, and I am going to return a settings screen. Okay, do you get it? It is similar to what? It is similar to what we done here. Click me and open the dialog. It is similar. We need to pass a there we passed a dialog. Now here we passing a material page route. Material page route, what do it is, handle the pages. So like we have first page here, then we are going to push another page on top of it. So we are going to push a settings screen page on top of it. Okay, so let me click on this. Okay, what happened? Yes, settings, and now we are back to the settings page, and when I click on back, I am back on this page again. Okay, do you getting it what we are doing? So this is how the thing works. So let's, okay, this is thing working. Now let's go to the settings page. Now we are in the settings page. What the settings page is showing, something like what we were showing when we created the home screen page itself. So it is similar to that. Okay, now we are showing, okay, no problem. We are seeing the settings page here. So here settings page we need scaffold again. Okay, when we go from one screen to another screen, then we need to write everything from start, from scaffold. So what this function did, this material page route function did it in the here 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 we first define the home as home screen. What this function did, material page route function did, it replaced this home screen with our home screen, our settings screen. So from here we need to do it like, we need to assume that our settings screen is here. So inside the material app, what we need to add, we need to add a scaffold. Okay, so like we added here, same thing we have to do it here. Okay, so instead of saying the settings, I am going to remove it, and yes, scaffold, and inside the scaffold I need to add app bar, and inside the app bar I need to add a title, and inside the title I need to add a text. Here we get the text, and let's save it. Now you can see we have a settings button, and the back button is automatically added because it knows that we have pushed this screen on top of another screen. So it knows that the behind we have another screen, so that's why it is showing the back button. So we can go back to the previous screen because the another screen is appearing on top of the previous screen. Okay, so this is how it is working. So let's make it constant, no problem. Let's make it constant. Let's make it constant as well, no problem. Here we are, and this is about a setting page. So here we can add some settings things. So let me show you what we can add in the settings page. Below the body, below the app bar, we can add the body. Okay, inside the body we can add first column, and inside the column we can add a list tile. What? Some different type of list tiles we have here. Okay, sorry, we need to add children. Inside children we add to add list tile, and we have many type of list tile. We have about list tile, radio, and I am going to add switch list tile. Switch list tile need a value, like I am going to pass the false, and on changed we are going to do nothing for now. What is happening here? It's on change passed a value. Okay, no problem. So here you can see we have a list tile, and like we can add some settings here, title and text. We have settings for something like whatever want to see or not, whatever setting, send notifications or not, send notify, like notify me. We have some type of settings, whatever settings we have in our apps, notify me. Okay, so it will be settings to notify you. So it is not working because it is a stateless widget. We need to make it a stateful widget first, and then we have to add some states. And first state we need to, like, the notify state. Notify is equal to false. Okay, I'm going to make it boolean. Sorry, boolean. Okay, and default value will be notify. Let's make it private, no problem. And on set the state underscore notify is equal to value. Okay, Now it is going to do this thing, like now our setting is notify me is enabled, now it is off. So you can add more type of settings here. We have another type here called checkbox. List tile, we have another. We used the switch and we have checkbox. Now we have the checkbox, and these both are referring to the same variable. That's why they are that are changing both at same time. But if you can, we can create two different variable. Then we can use the different variable here. Now it will be independent to each other. Okay. So like there we can add something else, some settings you can get it. Whatever your app need, you can do these things. Okay. We have third type, which is called what is called radio. Radio list tile. And radio list tile need value and group value. And okay, so radio list tile is a comes in a group. So that's we have three types. Like first we have yes, and second we have option no, third we have options maybe, so whatever. Okay, so let's create a third variable. Whatever you want to name these variables, you can name according to your uses. Okay, I'm going to 3, just name it notify 3. Okay, no problem. And then we need to have, okay, sorry, we need to add a group value, and these things is a group value. Okay, and the value is whatever this have, like it has yes, or it has value of no, and it has value of maybe. Okay, then we can add it whatever. Okay, so now we have yes, copy the group value from here, paste it here. We have group value and we have group value here as well. Okay, then okay, make this third thing string, and by default make it no. Okay, string with capital S. Okay, no problem. Okay. Okay, here, sorry, notify 3, notify 3, notify 3, and value might be null. Okay, now we have three options. Yes, no, maybe. So like first we can add a text above, like here we can add a list tile, with title of text. Do you want it? Whatever. We can add the here, and then do you get it? Then we have the options yes, no, maybe. So whatever we can do it here, we can do it. Okay, this is the one thing. Then we have, okay, the settings page is complete for now, and then we have covered many things in today's live stream. And the live stream is 1 hour and 20 minutes longer, lady. Okay. So now what we have to do, I think it's time to go say bye bye to all of you. Bye bye, my audience. Go back, do some coding, and create some beautiful apps with Flutter. And yes, bye bye. And hashtag restore